So AD.
AD
go.
for
AD
no
had
jumper.
a little party in here yesterday.
A big party.
Pretty big party.
Big party.
A party as in a group of people.
Yeah.
That was a large party.
Look, Josh shaking his head still.
I know
Josh was powerless for all these people to come in
man.
here, or how did this go down?
So I'll give you. You want us to get into that part first?
I mean, I don't know.
All right. So
Let's start at the beginning. What is I Carumba?
all right. I don't know.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
something.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
something Bart Simpson said. You know what I'm saying?
It means like holy cow.
All right, but let me be 100% clear, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Before this situation, Tiger situation, I never heard of American Cholo. Mm-hmm. I never heard of Tariq Nasheed. You feel me? I've never seen any of his video. I ain't seen none of the stuff. I ain't seen no context.
You're not the most politically involved person.
Nah.
Not really your primary focus.
I'm gonna keep
Let's
it
just
real.
say.
Yeah.
But I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Right. Because
feel
if
me?
you're into all that kind of stuff, then Tariq Nasheed is like a household name, but AD's not clued into that shit the same way that somebody like Flacco is.
Yeah, and I respect a black man doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Making something of himself, having a following, like all that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And even after today, if he want to have a conversation with me, I'm down to have a conversation. I'm not against, you know what I'm saying, learning more about the history and shit like that. I'm not against none of that. You know what I'm saying? But
You interested in becoming an FBA?
I don't even know what the FBA is.
A foundational Black American.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I ain't tripping on that. Nah, but the context of everything was I seen the outcry of the Tiger shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen what American Cholo did. I was like, all right, he's standing up for his people. To me, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? They went Power 106. That shit happens. I feel like it was a W on Tiger's behalf. It was a W on American Cholo's behalf.
So
his
for the people at home who might need some digging
background.
here to get the background of at least that part of the story. Obviously, we're not going to explain the whole thing, but I think it was on Saturday or Friday. An interview comes out on Power 106 featuring Tyga and American Cholo together. Tyga like kind of sort of apologizing for basically apologizing for the I Carumba video, and he took the video down as part of this, and he
Stand-up move.
I guess he was like kind of apologizing to American Cholo, who was on there. Then like the next morning, a video goes up on Tariq Nasheed's Twitter feed that basically included a couple cuts of American Cholo calling him a ghetto coon, quote unquote. You see my fingers. And also using the N-word at one part. Now, the full context of that, to be totally clear, the N-word part was like a
He was
story
explaining
that
the
he was
story.
telling, and there's like a guy who comes up to him and says, hey, what's up, my whatever. I don't know, but it was...
He explained the story on the interview.
Yeah. It was in the context of somebody else using it, and he's quoting them or whatever. And then the ghetto coon thing, his argument is basically that like Tariq Nasheed had been calling him a Mexicoon, which is a new one that I didn't know about.
right.
I ain't never heard that.
He definitely freestyled that one off
So
the
I
dome.
guess he felt like it was fair for him to call him that in response. Like, obviously that clip doesn't include all that context. It's just him saying this. And so Tariq Nasheed puts it on his Twitter. It's going up on there because Tariq already has a beef with American Cholo. I guess they had previously beefed on a podcast or something like that. And so then the decision is made. That clip starts going around because this. Keep in mind the Tyga episode with him just came out. All of a sudden, the No Jumper group chat, everything starts going up. A lot of different people on the staff are pretty pissed about it, and so it's decided that okay, this is post worthy. This needs to go up. It's posted. And the comment section had a lot of fucking opinions going each way. All of a sudden, you had Snow the Product hating on American Cholo and all this stuff. And at some point during all this controversy, and also a bunch of other pages picked it up. Like you had Dijon from posting all about it, demanding that Power 106 provide like some sort of reparations and hire more black people and do all this stuff to pay for the terrible thing that they had done by platforming American Cholo. And so Power 106 takes the interview down, which is pretty significant. You think that like they got Tyga there, they made this piece of content that was going to get a shitload of views, right? And like all of a sudden, boom, that's taken down. I'm not sure if they put out any kind of statement about exactly why. I don't know if I was thinking maybe it's Tyga wanted it down. Maybe it was less the radio station. Maybe Tyga felt like he had been bamboozled, perhaps. World Star posted
He didn't
about
want to be
it.
like associated, you think?
I don't know, but then it also might just be Power 106 because they definitely had a lot of pressure being put on them to delete it as well once this clip came out.
Could be from either side, yeah.
So we don't really know.
Yeah, but even with that, bro, even the word coon, right? Like, I've heard coon a handful of times. Like I never ran into nobody in the streets and nobody's ever
Like
called
you
me
fucking coon.
I've never heard nobody call me a coon. Only time I heard coon is when black people call people that act
Another-
white
yeah.
coon. They be like, oh, you be cooning for the white man. You be
Yeah.
sitting there chucking and jiving and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
facts.
the context of coon ain't really hit me the same way that, you know what I'm saying?
Like
It
the
may-
N-word or
It may
something
hit
would.
for other people and shit. So I know back in the days when Mexicans and blacks wasn't getting into it, they would say nigger. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Or
Like
ma-
fuck,
or like
fuck mayates, or
mayate,
fuck niggers,
yeah,
or
mayate.
fuck all that. So when it came down to the word coon, that really didn't hit me the same way. But when I seen, and I'm gonna keep it real, when I seen the video of American Cholo, I was mad too. I was like, nah, that shit ain't cool.
You're like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, I'm like, nah, because I literally just talked about the situation with him and Duno, and he hit me up, was like, hey, thank you for giving your opinion on it.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was like very like dope of you. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. So then a lot of people was like, why are you co-signing this guy when this happened? So when
Yeah.
I seen that, I was like, oh no, that ain't cool. That nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the post happen. I'm seeing everything go. And then I see a lot of people, they're just hitting me. They're like, bro, it's taken out of context. It's this, it's this, it's this, it's that. And I'm like, okay. I asked one person, I was like, well, send me what it really is then. And then they send me the video.
a whole full clip.
They sent me the full clip. And the clip that I seen was him telling his homeboy that did 20 years, like, basically, don't diss black people. You know what I'm saying? He said his homeboy was in there 20 years. He got out.
and they
You
were going to
feel
go
me?
meet up with somebody or something.
Yeah,
and he was like,
they was gonna meet up with a black guy, and,
he was
then
like,
he said, "Fuck niggers." You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that nigger,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically. And then he said he was telling them like, "Hey, like don't say that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you can't be like that. Then at the end of the story, he said, "You know what? That guy don't feel like that today." You know what I mean?
which
So-
is really a beautiful story if you really
that's-
think about
that's,
it.
That's dope. So when I seen that, I said, all right, that don't really seem racist to me. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at all, yeah.
Not at all. Then I see the other clip where he's saying that, hey, he's been called a Mexicoon. He responded back saying, well, guess what? He even says the context in there. A coon is somebody that's like an Uncle Tom. They black,
Yeah.
but they act like they white. You know what I'm saying? They go against
Like
their-
trading on your race.
trading races and stuff.
But this is the thing right here that I see as being the disconnect and why you see it being a fucking war zone in the comments on that new interview that came out today is because you do have a lot of people acknowledging that it was dope of AD to sort of step in with Duno and have this conversation with them and everything like that. But the number one complaint that I'm seeing from people is that they feel like you kind of let them off too easy on the whole coon topic, because a lot of people, and I'm gonna be honest, even people who work for No Jumper kind of hit me up and were like, bro, like he can't just get a pass for calling this dude a ghetto coon over and over and over. But in American Cholo's defense, when I was looking at the comment section, I saw that he dropped a comment like more explicitly apologizing for that, or kind of like acknowledging that he wouldn't do that again, or that
Yeah.
that was a bad decision or whatever, because I think he's seeing that in the comments and he's feeling like he wanted to, you know, answer that. I don't know how many people saw the comment, but
No,
like-
but even with that, bro, like, bro, I see people having difference of opinions. You feel me? And for the most part, bro, I've been getting a lot of love. People saying, "Dang, bro, that's dope. You stood up and you did that." And like I said, I'm gonna give everybody the full context of why I was even involved in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this situation had nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
So he was upset that the clip was posted out of context.
Well, the whole time,
well,
the
he
whole-
said it was out of context,
He's-
but the
yeah.
context, it has some context. It's lacking the context that he was responding to being insulted, but it's kind of like, I feel like most people wouldn't even care if they actually saw the context
Yeah.
of Tariq
No,
calling
they're not,
him this before.
They're not gonna care. But the whole time this is happening, I'm being tagged, Duno's being tagged, Adam is being tagged. So I'm seeing all of this different stuff, like for 2 days, just people tagging, and I'm like, I don't even see, like, I don't know nothing about none of this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who Tariq is. You feel me? I just heard about him because y'all did an interview with him. I haven't watched that yet. You know what I'm saying? I only seen the shit with American Cholo with the Tiger situation. So I'm really uninformed. And if I'm uninformed about something,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm only moving on how I feel certain shit is right. What I seen and what I'm responding to is the clip. When I seen the clip, it was clearly edited. You feel me? And I was like, well, that ain't right if a clip is edited and is making somebody to be something that is not. You feel me? Us as on a team, we ain't supposed to be posting stuff if it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that, you know what I'm saying? American Cholo hit me up and he was like, hey, bro, this ain't right. And he sent me the shit. And I was like, you know what? This don't sound racist. And then I seen G Malone after he went over there. He was like, nah, he not on that. That guy ain't like that. So I'm like, all right, maybe this isn't like that, and I get the context of it. But then, you feel me? Duno start getting attacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Duno, and bro, I swear to God, I cannot make this up, bro. I've never heard, as long as I know Duno, I've never heard Duno call me the way that he called me. You
Crying.
feel me? He wasn't crying, but he was he was really worried.
Yeah,
He was like, bro.
that's some real shit.
He's like, bro, my people are mad at me. They're saying this. They're saying no jumper is trying to do this and we twisting up this and all that. He like, AD, woo.
That's some shit not to play
Bro,
around.
That's some shit not to play with. So I'm like, Duno, I'm like, all right, cool, right? So then I hit up Adam. Duno hits up Adam. Swear to God. Duno hits up Adam. He says, Adam, I ain't never asked you to ever take down anything. You feel me? He was like, it's getting too political right now. You feel me? Can you please take the post down? Adam said, no, he'd rather die than take the post down.
Fuck.
That's what Adam said.
You said that?
Yes.
I guess I'm dead. 'cause
You
I took
fucking
it down.
crazy
I'm
motherfucker.
taking it down.
No, but when I seen that, I got mad at Adam now because I'm like, bro, you don't understand that Duno got to still live in the hood, bro.
Hell
This
yeah.
is his people, bro, and they getting mad at him for some shit that ain't got nothing to do
That
with
had
it.
nothing to
But
do with
wait,
him
hold
at
on,
all.
Think
Hold on,
about
hold
this
on.
from my perspective.
Wait,
I
hold
think
on,
it's
before you
very
finish.
important
Go
that
ahead.
you see the other side of this, is that I'm a white man and I own a hip-hop centric media company which employs a lot of different black people, and a lot of those people have access to social media and they can post things that they think are newsworthy. The idea of me stepping in to some black people who had posted something that they found genuinely offensive and that they didn't find the excuse of it being out of context compelling at all, and that they posted about because they actually genuinely thought that it was offensive, for me to step in and say, oh, I'm going to take that down. Like your offense, like how
didn't
you
think about it
feel
like that.
about this alleged racism doesn't matter. Think about the position that puts me in. I should not abuse that power at all. Of course, I can go and delete anything, but I have to be conscious of the fact that I have all these people of color helping to run the social media, and for me to act like their opinions on racism are
invalid.
wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big decision.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's two black people that run the social media shit. You know what I'm saying?
Almost every person who works here is black, right?
Damn
But
near.
I said who posts on social media is two black people. So when you say
I can think of three.
okay, three,
One black man, one black woman, and who else?
You trying to get them killed?
No, we're not gonna.
I'm not gonna say their names.
We're not gonna say that. And
I
my
mean, they
whole-
sign their names.
Yeah, they do. They
but
do.
my whole stance on that when it came down to Duno was, listen, for you as a leader, if somebody on your team is getting threats and getting backlash on something,
Yeah, 'cause that's
that
some serious shit.
That post ain't worth Duno potentially getting fucked up over. You know what I'm saying?
But what's more
as a leader?
What's more important, Duno feeling like he's in danger, or the entire team's freedom of speech as a whole?
like I said, and even
That is a tricky decision.
Yeah, that is.
It's not the
that's a weird
easiest decision to make.
And even in the context, you know what I'm saying? When I seen Dejan posting it, and Flacco has even admitted that he's seen Dejan posting it, he's the one that posted it up.
It's on World Star.
No, before it hit World Star. Dejan posted it. He put the pressure on Power 106. You feel me? He took that from Dejan. Dejan is the same person that I had to defend you for, calling you a culture vulture. You
Right.
feel me?
Well, he has found an even bigger Satan.
No, but I'm just saying, this same person who originally put up the clip don't like you, called you a culture
We
vulture.
get along. We follow each other.
Now, but I'm just saying, he didn't came on this platform and he didn't spoke his piece about you. You feel me?
I seen him. He just went to the diamond store, got a new fit, got hooked up. He was looking crispy.
But let's be for reals. I got into it with him at first, right?
Right.
You didn't like the stuff that he said about
You
you.
almost ran around the table and boop, bop, bop.
I'm just saying. So somebody that's sitting there calling you a culture vulture and saying bad things about you, and you're sitting there saying, "Hey, let me take this and make this." Well, because it's news now. Like, nah. To me, I was like, "Come on,
But
man."
him posting about it had nothing to do with me posting it. I posted because, think about it, Tariq Nasheed is relevant enough that he's somebody we just did an interview with. American Cholo is relevant enough that he just was basically chosen as like the representative of all Hispanic people to have this conversation with fucking Tyga on camera. I mean, at that point, both of the characters involved in this are clearly newsworthy, right?
And
Oh, that fly just flew into my hand. That was so
no,
weird.
but let's keep it real, bro. When Duno asked you to take this stuff down, and let's be real, I asked you to take something down before you took it down off the strength of me. You feel
What was
me?
it?
the OT shit wouldn't happen with Yazzie.
Oh right, yeah.
But that
went
was
right back up.
nearly not as serious.
But I'm pretty confident that if I had some type of real serious problem, I'm telling Adam I'm having some real backlash from some shit, and I asked him, I know Adam will 9 times out of 10 take it down.
The level of seriousness of this is about 1 trillion times the level of that fucking Yassie and OT thing, you know?
No,
for sure.
But Duno came to you and said, bro, this is getting bad for me and my people, and I don't think that this should be up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm backing Duno up, and I'm like, hey, Adam, this post ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. If his safety is compromised over that shit.
He's still living in the hood.
But I'm just saying, our standard for removing something that the team agreed was newsworthy has to be very, very high. Because
his
otherwise,
safety is not high enough.
But if people, but that's the whole thing. Is like, should the news team be able to be just bullied into deleting whatever because somebody is mad about something? Like, that's not something you want to abuse. Because if you put yourself into that position, like especially when this is a case, like keep in mind, and this is what some percentage of people seem to think you let them off the hook kind of easy. Is like you just literally have like a well-known YouTuber calling somebody else a coon. From my perspective, my entire life, I always thought the coon was right up there with the N-word, like in terms of seriousness. And it's not like it was like as common, but for sure I was just like knew about that. So it's like, I don't know. That it had already been on all these different places. It seemed like a clear-cut case where there wasn't really a reason to take it down. Now, I did it just because I'm fucking over the whole situation. Maybe next week we could even not talk about this whole thing.
I ain't even, bro. I'm not even, bro. But let me finish going. Let me finish. Let me continue. So when that shit happens with Duno, bro, you feel me? The next thing is Duno calls me again, and he's saying, "Hey, bro, like my people are mad at Flacco." Because they see Flacco's tag.
His name is at the bottom
on the shit. So
Which
now
I think that is kind of unfair because Flacco did post
That's
it, but it's
unfair?
like everybody on the team was pissed off about it at the same time. Like everybody was talking about it at the same time. It wasn't like Flacco was the only person who had an opinion about this.
No, but I'm saying when Duno said that, bro, people was putting pressure on Duno, bro, to like, hey, bro, like basically like, oh, let's give up Flacco. And I'm telling Duno, I'm like, nah, that ain't right. You feel me? Flacco's only posting what he's being told to post. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting there seeing that and I'm seeing that this shit is getting serious behind the scenes, especially for Duno, now Flacco is getting involved in it, and I know Flacco don't know what the fuck is going on.
Flacco has no idea.
He's just doing his job and he's just posting. I'm looking to you as a leader and be like, all right, bro, this ain't worth it. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if it's a newsworthy, whatever the situation is, this ain't worth it if you got people on your team that may be in danger. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen all that, right, I'm like, all right, I took it upon myself. I said, hey, I told you. I said, you seen it too, the group chat.
Yeah.
I said, listen, bro, I'm going to hit up American Cholo. You feel me? Since the shit is, he's saying this out of context, nigga, I feel like what I seen wasn't too crazy. Let him come down and let's go sit there and have a sit down. You agreed. You said that you would do the interview. You feel me? T-Rail said he would do the interview. Duno didn't even want to do the interview.
T-Rail is a good excuse.
T-Rail has a very great excuse.
The roof caved in. We'll get to that.
The roof caved in. You feel me? T-Rail, he would have been here holding it down too.
Facts.
You feel me? But
he also was more upset about the coon stuff than you were.
for sure.
He would have definitely pressed that issue.
For sure, I believe it.
Yeah.
But like I said, that word, and like I said, I may be uninformed of it. I haven't been used to that word. I haven't heard that word. No one has ever called me a coon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever see Forrest Gump?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember that even.
Isn't there a whole thing about there being raccoons under the porch and it's like a racist thing?
Oh,
I forget.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. But
I think that honestly kind of stands out to me as maybe when I found out about it.
really,
Maybe.
But let me go back to it though. You agreed to do the interview. You feel me? You knew I was gonna hit up American Cholo. D-Rail said he was gonna do it. Duno, I said, Duno, you gotta do the interview. You feel me? I hit up American Cholo and I can read it for you word for word. He was like, hey, I appreciate it, AD. Like, much respect to you. Okay, I'm a come. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, all right, that's cool. We all said that we was gonna do the interview. Right when that shit happens, the next day, Duno calls me. And he
Crying.
He says, AD, like, hey, bro, I don't think you should do this interview, bro. Like afraid for my safety. You feel me? I don't think you should do the interview, bro. Like, it's bad right now. My people are pissed off. It's getting real serious and stuff like that. I told Duno, I said, I'm doing the interview, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm not in fear of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it down for the team because now it's getting involved in some other shit that's going on.
Yeah.
So then, nigga, I set the shit up. Now, mind you, Bozo that was sitting over here with American Cholo, He just had an interview on No Jumper. He says in this interview at No Jumper, go watch it, that I was his first black feature. You feel me? When he got out of prison. You know what I'm
also
saying?
calls out Tyga.
Yeah, he calls out Tiger too. But he
That's
said,
crazy, though.
He says I was his first black feature. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna give y'all a little behind the scenes and context about me and whatever area that we in right now.
Yeah.
Before, when I'm living in Compton, bro, to get away from street shit and all that, you know what I'm saying? My Mexican homeboy that lives in this area, you know what I'm saying? A Mexican guy and an Armenian man, they was helping me out. We had a clothing line called Villains LA.
Yeah.
It was nothing but Mexicans. They was helping put money in my pocket.
Yeah.
They was getting me features with almost all the rappers that I know today. You know what I'm saying? So most of these guys from this area, I knew them already. I had a relationship with them. They've always showed me love. I'd have been to Mexican weddings. I'd have been to corn asadas and not barbecues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have been to all that stuff in this area. So the same people, bro, most of the people that was over here, I knew them a long time ago, bro. This wasn't no new strong arm. We coming up there tripping, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Bozo, before anybody walked in here, before anybody was in here, and the whole staff is in here, bro, I walked outside and I was talking to the same people that I've known for years.
Right.
Yeah.
And before they even came in this office, I'm chopping it up with them. Bozo says, AD. He said, hey, bro, you know we ain't come up here to trip. We just came up here off of respect, you know what I'm saying, for our people and stuff like that. All right, cool.
Well, they were also hoping they would catch Flacco, right?
No, they wasn't. They wasn't. They didn't.
If
come,
they wanted to catch Flacco, they would.
No, they didn't come here to hurt Flacco. That wasn't their objective, bro.
You don't think they would have encircled him and yelled at him?
No, bro, I wouldn't even let nobody circle him.
Give
And
him a
even though
noogie?
I say I ain't gonna jump in the middle of it, bro, I'm not gonna let nobody, especially some shit that I set up.
Yeah.
Like, nah, if it's gonna be respectful, it's gonna be respectful. And let's be real. I'm not no dummy. If I thought I was in danger, if I thought it was any problem up here, bro,
Yeah.
nigga, I could have had 40, 50 homies out here too. Everybody knows that shit.
Please,
you know what I'm
please
saying?
let's avoid that. The thing
no,
is,
no, I'm just saying, I
we
could have did the
send
same exact
the
thing.
information that goes out to every person who comes to an interview is supposed to come with like 3 people maximum. So
That ain't never happened.
I think,
Yeah, right.
You know, sometimes we'll let them get away with like 4 or 5 or whatever, but like, and especially in the new space, we're gonna have more room, so it's gonna be even more of a thing because I don't want anybody to do like a Walmart 24-hour takeover where they just like camp out or
Yeah.
anything. But I mean, that was the only thing. Is it's just like I don't know why that was allowed to happen. Like we just cannot have 40 fucking people coming in here in this tiny ass space, and
Yeah.
especially at the new space, it's gonna even be more of an issue. We got to actually enforce that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on some real shit, bro, bro, imagine if I would have had 20, 30 of my homeboys here. Man, that shit would look crazy. That
would definitely be worse.
It'd be it'd be a real problem up in here, bro.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting there, bro, I came here dolo, you feel me, with some shit that ain't had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to everybody outside, bro. Everybody that came here, they was respectful. They showed me love. I was taking
yeah.
pictures way before we even started the interview. You know what I'm saying? Shaking hands, doing all that. I walked everybody in here, past the armed security guard. You feel me? Walked everybody up in there, told everybody, hey, everybody make sure we ain't gonna talk, we ain't doing that, and let's get right into the interview.
But okay, this is my thing. I want to know your opinions about this because
Mm-hmm.
never in a billion years did I think that I would see Tariq Nasheed tweeting about AD without actually saying his name. But he wrote, did they really let this anti-black racist American Cholo dude come on and double down on his anti-black racial epithets without calling him out? And then he quote tweeted and wrote, note to black people, when a non-black racist refers to a black person as an N-word or I think that's a raccoon emoji, they are referring to all black people as that. And
Yeah.
my question is your thoughts on that, as well as your thoughts on would you sit down with Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah, I was sitting on Tariq Nasheed. Like I said, I don't know Tariq Nasheed. I have never seen his content. You feel me? And like I said, maybe I'm uninformed of the history.
That's a meeting of the minds
Yeah,
that I need to see.
And I'm 100% down for that as a black man. I mean, you feel me? Like me personally, I thought I fucking held everything down the right way. There's 50 Mexicans here. There's one black person here. I'm sitting here mediating the whole shit in there.
Yeah.
I talked to him about saying nigger. He apologized in the interview.
Bro,
You know what
they
I'm saying?
said in the interview that you're lucky the AD wasn't here. I mean, that the AD is here because if AD wasn't here, the situation would have been handled a lot less.
And Josh heard that before we even got on air. They said, man, we usually don't. You feel me?
They said they said they wouldn't have even accepted an apology.
22 could have ended up in the trunk. That's
not funny.
crazy. I mean, what did I say to that?
But you don't sit there and tell somebody that if you coming over here to trip.
For real.
Like not once, bro. I felt comfortable enough to be around them, bro, and not
Yeah.
call nobody to have my back.
I
or
never
back
once
up.
at any point felt like I was going out of my way to do some of the things that I've seen myself being accused of, such as starting a race war within
could've
Los
been, though.
Angeles. I'm not gonna lie that in some ways that post did kind of feel like that was something that we were sort of teetering on.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the main reason why it came down, even though I still agree that it is newsworthy. That being said, yeah, I mean, we just reported on it because it was newsworthy and it was stuff that was going on, and World Star posted about it for the same reason. I do think that it's probably a good thing that we move past it because I don't have anything. None of us ever had anything against those dudes or anything like that. You know?
And like I said, if I'm uninformed, like I said, I'll talk to Tariq. I'll talk to anybody when it comes down to the real situation. Give me the history. Give me the other videos. Let me see the back and forth. But I didn't see all that. I was just looking out for the team like I always do. Like, let's be for reals. When a fire happens at No Jumper, AD be the first nigga to try to put the
Pee on it.
motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
jumps on the fire like a blanket.
I jump on the fire, but I do that shit out of love for everybody
That's a
here,
fact.
bro. And I will protect everybody that's here that I fuck with. And even with
You
the
have a big
situation,
heart.
yeah, I got a big heart, bro.
It's almost enlarged.
It's very enlarged. But when it came down to the Flacco situation, and I'm gonna keep it real, it made shit even worse because we did the news segment. When we did the news segment, bro, me and Flacco, and it's edited out now, me and Flacco are literally arguing about this situation. And we're arguing about the situation because he's telling me, yeah, he don't like what American Cholo said. He's racist, he's this, he's that. But in the same sense, he says, well, I said, but you don't care when white people say nigga? Flacco says, it doesn't bother me as much. And I'm like, bro, so you don't care.
What sense does that make?
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, you telling me you don't care when white people say nigga, but you're standing up for our people and you're getting mad that somebody is saying coon when they being responded to being a Mexicoon. It don't make no fucking sense.
This is a tricky position for old Uncle 22. You can't just hire black people and give them access to the Instagram, and then when they start calling people racist, you say, no, like you're not allowed to be offended. This whole racism thing, you can't call it out for whatever reason.
I
That's
understand
a
that.
tricky situation. I don't really want to be in that situation.
Yeah, no, I understand. From your point of view, I completely understand that because it's like I didn't even think about that until you explained it from your point
And the
of view.
other thing about it too is that I mean he just kind of writes off Tariq, just calls him a race baiter as if like he's nothing. I mean Tariq has a lot of respect in the community. There's a lot of people who don't like him as well, but I mean to me that was just kind of like we're gonna need to elaborate on that more because I'm not gonna just treat Tariq's belief that he has witnessed racism as a joke. Like I can't really do that either as a broadcaster. I'm gonna look crazy if I just act like his opinion means nothing.
And
We just had him on the show.
And we've all witnessed racism. You feel me?
Hell
and,
yeah.
and like
Mostly
I said,
from Josh.
And like I said, bro, I grew up at a time, bro, when I was in middle school, bro,
Yeah.
black people would punch Mexicans for no reason, bro. You know what
and
I'm
vice
saying?
versa. I got my ass beat by some.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. And Mexican niggas,
That was
bro,
Yahaira's brother, though.
Mexican people, bro, would be attacking black people for no reason.
Yeah,
bro.
literally.
And as time went by, bro, living in LA, the shit is way better now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's way better. And
I
it's
hope it's way better in schools because
Bro,
it was bad
but-
and when I was in school.
But that's the thing when I say when there's certain posts like that, bro, let's keep it real. If some race shit happens, Adam 22, AD, House Phone, everybody involved,
Yeah.
you know, niggas are not going to be on the front lines of that fucking war. And it's
Not
going to
at
be
all.
innocent people in the streets, bro.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.